This is the assembly that we're going to do today, and I've already made the other parts, and I'll be sharing the dimensions of those very soon. As you can see, nut, flange and bolt, only three parts have been used here. I'm going to show you the individual parts. This is the nut, as you can see, and now I'll show you the flange. This is the main part that we're going to be using, and finally let me show you the bolt as well. This is the bolt. These three parts are going to be used and assembled together. So we'll start off by going to mechanical design and opening assembly design. Okay, this opens a page wherein we have multiple options. As you can see, to import a part we'll have to go to an option called existing component. As you can see, click on it and click on the product name that you have mentioned on the top left corner. Now you can browse your PC and open the part. We're going to open the flange first. Now this is the flange and it appears in the center of the screen and it cannot be changed. It will appear in that place itself. Now the first thing we'll do is we'll fix it. Now select the part, and as you can see there are a lot of options. You can do anything from the tree itself. So select the part and fix it. By fix I mean it will restrain all of the other degrees of freedom. It cannot move in any other direction. That is what we mean by fixing. As you can see, once the fixing is done, this part is immovable. So we'll retrieve the other parts. We'll go to existing component again and we'll select the same procedure. We'll take one more flange. Now this flange has appeared, but it is overlapping with the earlier flange. So we'll use the manipulation tool to drag it along. Now as you can see from the manipulation tool, we can drag it in X, Y, Z, any direction that we want. Like if we take it Y, we can similar to Z, okay. And then we can also rotate it using the other options that I'm showing here about the x-axis, about the y-axis, etc. Now that we're clear, let's fix these components. Those two faces are supposed to be connected to each other, so we'll use constraints now. This is called coincidence constraint. Now what we're doing is we're making sure that the axes are coinciding. So as you can see, the dotted line denotes the axis. Make sure to zoom so that you don't select the other axis. Now both of these axes have been selected and there is a constraint formed already, as you can see from the line connecting the two parts. Click on update and it will get updated. Now why is it showing like this? Because both of them have been constrained in such a way that their axes are aligning. Now if we use the manipulate option, we can see that although they are constrained like that, they are not still properly attached. So we'll move it to the side. Now we'll use another constraint called contact constraint. This makes sure that the contact surfaces are selected properly and we can attach them properly. Now you can see by pressing update we have a connected part. Okay, once this is done, we have to import the other parts. As you can see, there are holes to be filled with nuts and bolts. So we'll use the same procedure to import a bolt. Now the bolt has come and you can just use manipulate to bring it outside for an open view. Yeah, after that we'll just use the same procedure. We'll use coincidence constraint so that the hole aligns with the axis of the bolt. You can zoom in and make sure the bolt axis is selected properly. Go to the hole, there you can select the axis. They are constrained, just click on update. Now as you can see, the axis is aligned, but we have to make sure that it is going inside the hole. We're using manipulate. I'm showing this just because it's easier to show this way. As you can see, if we directly use manipulate, it will not align perfectly. So again I'll have to use contact constraint. Okay, yeah, so we'll use contact constraint too. fix them properly. Select the lower part of the board and the face. That's it. Click on update and we're good to go. Now we'll repeat the same procedure for all the 6 holes. If I'm not wrong, there are 6, I think, yeah. We'll have to repeat the same procedure for all the 6 holes. Coincidence constraint. Zoom in a little bit with another hole. Update and then contact constraint. It's really simple. Update again. Yeah, done. Now I'm skipping the next part. Yeah. Okay, we just have to assemble the nuts with the bolts now. So we'll import the nuts as well using the same procedure. There's the nut, and it has come, but it's inside, so we'll have to bring it outside. You can just select it from the tree and use manipulate to bring it outside. Okay, then we'll use the same procedure as before. We'll use coincidence constraint and make sure it coincides with the bolt, and then update. Okay, now we just have to use the contact constraint. Same procedure. I have taken the simplest example possible because it's easier to learn this way. Okay, we're using the contact constraint to make sure that the face is attached properly. Update it, and as you can see, it has aligned perfectly with the bolt. We have to repeat the same procedure for all the 6 things. I've already done it, and this is the assembly. Thank you for watching, everyone.